Hello guys, and welcome to the next qualifying video. Today we have the South American, our CONMEBOL group. First obviously we've got to do the Group A and Group B, so you can see them both here. Let's get straight into South America Group A and then we'll get through Group B. I will be right back. So we are in Group A here. Obviously all these teams are not nations. I've had to make them like this. So first we have Ecuador, as in Poli. Perugia is obviously Peru. SC Braga is Brazil. Amazingly, Brazil don't have a team in this, so I had to make them, and that's who we are playing as today. Udinese are Uruguay, and Venezia are Venezuela, sorry. So yeah, these are obviously the teams. We want obviously Brazil to do okay, as we are beating them today. I think they shouldn't have a problem. I'll be surprised if they lose a game at all, in honesty. It's really Uruguay really to hopefully get the second place, and then obviously the third place will go to a playoff with the Group B third place as well. So we're going to show the first game right now. It looks like we are playing Venezuela. So let's get on to that now. We'll do a cheeky sim of that now. So let's get on to it. So here we go. Kickoff starts. Obviously we've got a decent team out here. Edison Militao, Thiago Silva, Marquinhos, Rafinha, Casemiro, Fabinho, Jesus, Neymar, Vini and Firmino. But Venezuela have just gone 1-0 up. That is absolutely unbelievable. I think we need to get on top of this, boys. This is embarrassing. Looks like we're getting the attack here. We get a corner. Oh no, we don't. Looks like we get a corner. Right, I guess we'll see if we can catch up in this game. Right, we've made a couple changes. Let's see if this second half can do us. I'm not sure it will though. We're getting absolutely embarrassed here by a team that I thought was going to finish maybe bottom or second bottom. So we're going through. Oh god. Not getting any chances here. Not getting any chances at all. Oh, here we go. Goal. Oh, thank God for that. Anthony brought him on. Scores a goal. That's exactly what we need. That's exactly what we need.
So underway again.
Fortunately, we don't get there, but it looks like we're getting all the possession really. Although the stats say otherwise, we are making a little bit more chances than we want to. Than they are. Sorry. What's happened there? That's it. 1-1. We start off this qualifying round with. That is shocking. That is really, really bad. So we can have a look at the league now, just quickly. Obviously there's only 5 teams in here, so there'll be one team that hasn't played a game yet. Let's have a quick look. So Uruguay come away. There's been a few games played actually. So let's have a look quickly down here. So Uruguay beat Ecuador 4-1. Brazil obviously drew to Venezuela 1-1. Venezuela then drew again to Ecuador, and Uruguay beat Peru 1-0. So yeah, looking quite interesting. So I think we'll get to the halfway point and we'll see how we're getting on there. Okay, so we are now at the halfway point here. You can see that Udinese are obviously Uruguay. They are top of the league, although we have just beat them 2-1 at home. So yeah, that put us in a nice position. We still haven't lost yet, Brazil. We've got Ecuador in 3rd, Peru in 4th, and Venezuela down in 5th. Which, yeah, sounds about right, but we got a draw against them, so just the way it goes, I think. Yeah, Brazil have beat Peru 2-0 and also drew against Ecuador. So not looking great, to be honest, but that's the way it goes. I think what I'm going to do is just going to go right to the end. I'll show you the last game just to make it a little bit more interesting. So it will be against Peru. So I guess we'll be back, but actually I'm going to show you the player statistics first. Suarez, Luis Suarez and Darwin Nunez are topping the charts there, both for Uruguay. Neymar on 2. So yeah, there's a few players there. Nice to see, nice to see. So let's get to the last game of the season. I'll take you right there. So we are now at the last game of this little Group A tournament for South America. You can see that Ecuador unfortunately have played all their games now and they will not be going through. They are bottom of the league. Peru and Venezuela are now going to battle out for that 3rd place spot, and basically if we win, we go through as the top as Brazil, and then obviously Uruguay has confirmed their space. Depends whether we lose or not today. We've got to beat Peru, but obviously Udinese have got to beat Venezuela, so we'll see. But as it stands, if Uruguay win and Brazil win, Venezuela goes through with 2 points to spare. So let's get through and play this last game. We're going to do a cheeky sim match again. Let's go. So here's a lineup. Let's get on with it. I'm not sure the team. I don't think the team's changed at all, other than maybe Bobby Firmino is actually the only difference here. I don't think he started in the last game. But yeah, we're doing okay here so far. Obviously, Peru, decent side still. Some players there: Carrillo, Rui Diaz, Zambrano, Advincula. So there is some players there that are very, very popular. But yeah, we'll see if we can get through it. Oh, looks like Bobby Firmino had a great chance there, but unfortunately squandered it. It's still bobbling around the box. Can we get there? They're playing it around nicely here. A few shots going ahead. Is there anything happening? It does not look like it. Oh god, it looks like Peru are playing nicely here. They're going to put it in the whip it in at the back post, are they? Oh, they don't get the chance. Oh god, here we go, still going. Oh, Edison's had to make a save. And they've scored. Peru have scored. At this rate, they're going through. I actually don't know what's happening on in the other game, but that's not good at all. We need to make some changes here, I think. They're playing very well at Peru. We've got one chance here to try and get it in. Ooh, it's going around the box. Can we score? Oh, we've got a corner and that's about it. That's literally it. Can it go in? Oh,
he made great contact, but the keeper
it's not happening. We lose 1-0 to Peru. Peru get the win. What happened to Uruguay won? So Uruguay finished top by 1 point there, and it looks like Peru come away with it. Let's just have a look quickly. So, just to confirm, Udinese, obviously Uruguay, go through as the winners of Group A. Brazil got to go through in 2nd. Peru take that spot with 9 points. They go through by 1 point against Venezuela. That is absolutely brutal, but that's the way the cookie crumbles, unfortunately. So yeah, they'll be going through to a playoff with whoever finishes 3rd in the Group B of the South America division. So let's just have a look at the players' stats in this group, and then we'll go straight on to Group B. So Luis Suarez comes out as the top scorer for Uruguay in 8 matches there. Obviously Martinez and Vinny Jr. Also come away with 4, as well as Darwin Nunez. Actually, I missed him. Rondon and Neymar both get 3. So yeah, and the rest of them, you can see all the scorers down there. Let's get on to the next one. We've got assists, so there's a few players there. 4 players with 3 there. Neymar, Cazares, Valverde and Cifuentes. Obviously a few players there that you can see for us, but quite impressive there from some other nations. It's quite nice to see, to be fair. Clean sheets, Muslera for Uruguay doing very well there, getting 3 clean sheets. Edison getting 2. Kakeda for Peru getting 2, as well as Farines for Venezuela and Ramirez for Ecuador. Was there any yellow and red cards? So yeah, there's a few players there with 2. Silva, obviously, from Brazil, letting the side down there. There was no red cards in all them games though, which is quite impressive. So now we've done that, we're now going to go over and do the Group B. So I'll be right back. Welcome to Group B. So as you can see, we have Argentina, and then Bolton is Bolivia, Chicago Fire is Chile, Colorado Rapids is Colombia, and Parma is Paraguay. We are obviously taking on Argentina here because theoretically they're the best team in here. They've actually just won the World Cup, obviously, Lionel Messi. So yeah, pretty good indeed. We have Bolivia as the first game, so I guess we're going to get straight into it. Why the hell not? So here we go. Kick off, obviously Messi in the team there with Di Maria, Lautaro, De Paul, Acuna, Otamendi. So some players that you obviously know. Martinez in net. Bolivia don't have that many players that you know. Maybe Campos and Martins are probably the players that you know, really. It looks like they've got a guy called Ronaldo as number 1. As I say that, Lionel Messi has already opened the scoring for Argentina there. 1-0, only 17 minutes played, so nice to see there. I should say Lampe as well and Arce. They're both Bolivian players that people know. But yeah, it looks like we're playing the ball nicely here. A bit of a normal formation here, Argentina have compared to Brazil. But yeah, again, De Paul has scored there. We're 2-0 up. 2-0 up. Atletico Madrid midfielder there getting on the score sheet. Looks like we're looking quite well into the start of the first half.
And it'll be a throw-in.
So we're playing it, passing it around nicely, just trying to get it moved. Messi's with the ball, he tries to play the ball through to Dybala, but it doesn't get there. Let's go back, it goes out to Messi. Playing it through, Messi. Oh, he's tried to get an assist there, he's not being greedy. And he's gone for the goal, and that's it. It looks like we're going to win 2-0 here. We are indeed. There we go, 2-0. So let's go have a look at the standings, see how we get on now. So obviously we're top with our 2-0 victory. It looks like Colombia beat Paraguay 2-0 as well. Obviously Chile are yet to play, so that's good to see. I guess we're going to get to the halfway point with 4 games played, and we'll see how everybody's getting on there. I'll be right back. So we are at the halfway point. Everybody has played 4 games here. Argentina obviously top. Colombia and Chile looks to be battling it out for the automatic qualification, and obviously Bolivia and Paraguay both down on 1 point. Bolivia have conceded less, basically. I think that's what it comes down to. Let's quickly have a look at who scored all the goals. Chile and Argentina have scored quite a few goals there, so let's have a look. So it looks like Benegas from Chile has scored 5 goals in only 3 games, so that is fair effort from him. Martinez there with 4 goals, and then Messi, Zapata, Brereton Diaz and Campos all on 2. Obviously the rest all on 1. So that's pretty good from them, in all honesty. Let's get to the last game of the season and see how we get on. I guess we'll be right back. So we now fall on to the last games of this Group B for the South American or CONMEBOL qualification round. Argentina come away massively victorious here, coming first. No matter what happens in the game against Colombia, they finish top. Colorado, obviously Rapids are Colombia. They are in 2nd place. They've obviously got us to play. They haven't actually completely confirmed their place in 2nd place, depending on what Chile do against Paraguay. Bolivia, unfortunately, are no chance, and Paraguay, to be fair, have no chance. But if Paraguay beat Chile then it's quite good for them. So I guess we're going to look onto this and see what we do. If Argentina win and Chile win considerably, then something's got to happen. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. So let's get straight to the game.
And the game begins.
So here we are. Obviously, Messi leading Argentina here. Let's see what they can do with this. It looks like there's a few chances here though that we can try to make the most of. Passing it around nicely. Let's see what we can do. And it looks like, the keeper's had to make a save there. Short corner going again. They like to just play the short corners here, the Argentina. Playing it, it's gone to a goal kick. Oh well, let's see what we can do. Argentina passing it around nicely. Martinez plays it through to the right back. He keeps it on, does the right back there. Messi crosses it in, tries to play it, and they do. Martinez gets a goal there, and I think it's time to do a substitute as well. Playing it around nicely here, Argentina. Playing it around, trying to make some moves. Oh, they're passing it around delightfully here. We've had to force a save from the Colombian goalkeeper there, Ospina. We're whipping it in here. Oh, it's a cracking header. Keeper had to make a save there. We're going for a short corner again. We're going to try and whip it in. Edge of the box here. It's playing around nicely. Number 8's going to pass it into 7. And there we go. Another goal there for DePaul there. And that's it. 2-0 win. It's quite a popular score for us there. But yeah, that takes it down to that. Let's go have a look at the table. So we now look at this. Obviously, Argentina come away with 7 wins and 1 draw. I'm intrigued to know who that draw was actually against. Oh, it was against Colombia was the draw. So that makes sense. We finished 10 points clear. Colombia get the automatic place, even though they lost against us on that last game there. As Chile could not get the win against Paraguay. Paraguay beating them 3-1. Getting their first win, Paraguay, in the last game of the qualifying round. So Chile go to the playoff final. So I guess we'll go on to that to see who's going to get the last spot from South America into my World Cup. We'll quickly have a look at the player stats. See how we're getting on. So Martinez comes away with 7 goals in 8 games. That is absolutely unreal. Fair play there. Benegas comes away with 6 in 7 for Chile. Brereton Diaz has 4, and then Messi, Moreno Martins and Muriel all on 3, and then there's plenty of players there on 2. Di Maria making a nice appearance there at the bottom with the 1 goal. Onto the assists, Lo Celso with 4 assists in 8 matches there. Di Maria, Acuna and Campos all on 3, and there's a few players on 2 there, which is nice to see. Onto clean sheets, we have Martinez and Ospina. The rest of the teams obviously didn't keep any clean sheets. Martinez coming away with 3 out of his 8 games he played. Yellow cards, Balados for Chile gets 2. And red cards again. Nobody got any red cards. So we're going to get on to the qualifying playoff round now for the South American teams. Let's get on to it, and I'll be right back. So here we are, the big game. Peru versus Chile. I've decided to go as Peru because why the hell not? Obviously you can see the team here. Obviously we'll see how we finish. Obviously the winner of this gets through to the World Cup. Let's get straight into it now. Obviously I know we can't watch the game, so we're just going to have to press sim and go from there. So here we go. Peru versus Chile. Big game here. This gets them to the 2023 FIFA 23 final. Goal straight away. Rui Diaz gets the goal. Unbelievable. That is absolutely class. Just exactly what we wanted there. 1-0 up already for Peru. Chile obviously have a very good team though, to be fair, to try counteract this. Oh, and they try to get it through. It's still alive. still alive.
Gobbled up with
Oh,
ease by the keeper.
and the Peru keeper has made a nice save there.
Peña.
It looks like Peru are through again. Rui Diaz. Oh, and it's a goal. 2-0. It's 2-0 to Peru. Peru look like they're going to be going through to the World Cup 2023. It looks like they're going to get there. Peru playing it nicely around here. Not much else on. You can see that we're going. Oh, and it's gone out for a corner. Can Chile get a goal here? Goalkeeper's up, and the keeper's made a nice save there. And that's it. 2-0. Peru make the final World Cup there. They will get through. Unfortunately, Chile crash out and do not get through. But there we go. So the 5 teams have now been decided of who's going through. As you can see on your screen, we have Argentina, Uruguay, Colombia, Brazil, and now Peru. So just to give you an idea of what groups they're going to be in and what we've seen so far, I did say it was going to make it a little bit easier to understand. So you can now see that in Group A, we've got Peru in the 4th seed. In the 2nd seed, in Group B, we've got Brazil. Argentina are in the 1st seed of Group D. Colombia in the 2nd seed of Group E. Uruguay have made the 1st seed of Group F. So yeah, and you can see obviously Mexico, Costa Rica and USA are also amongst the teams through. So yeah, that's that. Obviously we've got plenty more qualifiers to get through. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.